9 winning teams from Delhi zonals and 7 winning teams from Chennai and Bangalore zonals have already presented their ideas in the 60-second elevator pitch, and they are now relieved. Are the judges impressed with their ideas? No one knows yet. Their fate is still undecided. Before the jury narrows down the top 6 from 24 teams, they have many more ideas to consider, as it's the day of Amchi Mumbai.
Critical thinking is there, the decision making, interpersonal skills are developing, the confidence is developing, and students are like very confident when they are coming here.
The entire world is changing based on the ideas, and I think number is just a number game. So I think this is the wonderful platform what IFT is saying.
The teams have pulled up their socks and are ready to roll. Let's see if they have enough mettle to beat Delhi, Chennai and Bangalore. An elevator pitch is where the teams present their ideas in 60 seconds. The judging parameters to qualify for the next round are critical thinking, effective communication, innovation and collaboration. On the jury panel, we have Nikhil Voda from Sixth Sense Ventures, Leena Usher, founder of Kangaroo Kids School and Billabong High International School, Mr. Kamal Singh, Executive Director of Global Compact Network India, and our very own Chief Mentor, Dr. Kaustubh Dhargalkar. Next up on stage is Team Waterloo.
Hello, Waterloo, not Waterloo.
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 Yeah.
Okay, it's a little bit like where I come from. We've got a problem with the kangaroos and the water in Australia.
Yes.
Are you feeling good
Yeah.
already?
Yes.
Okay, all the best.
Hello, I'm Aryaman.
I'm Shivam and I'm from SVKM2.
So we just met recently only in the 11th grade. So both of us are new to the school.
We have fun, we have arguments and a lot of stuff.
We tease each other also, and then we argue and then one of us has to step down. Our Indian education system is a lot of rote learning, and they only give you marks if it's exactly like the textbook, but I think it should not be like that, because everyone has different viewpoints and different lenses that they see with. So every view, and as long as it's correct, should be accepted.
Yeah. In one word, IFT I would say is enriching for sure.
Yeah, in one word, I would define IFT as innovative.
What if I told you that the billions of dollars spent on soaps such as Dettol and Lifebuoy is a waste? How many trips have you gone to and you realize, have I left the tap open? Is my tap leaking? Will my plants die?
A product solves just this. A product is a tap extension that primarily targets the household and the hotel industry and requires no drastic change. Yet, it allows for automatic control, tech that detects overflowing vessels, and an app that provides cloud-based services and provides to the user personalized quantitative data and a whole host of features. Our product is 100% original and the working prototype is ready. We believe in inculcating long-standing habits in our users, and we believe in those small steps that make a huge difference. We are Team Waterloo and we make your ordinary tap smart.
Sorry, can you just explain what you just said? You said you're solving a problem which does not exist.
Right. So
then why solve?
What I meant was the problem has not been acknowledged yet. So I'll give an example. You guys have kids at home. They go out to play, and when they're coming back, let's say after playing football, they open the tap. So their dirty hands, essentially the pathogen-filled hands, they put it on the tap, and then the pathogens get transferred to the taps. And then they're washing their hands. And again, when they're closing it, essentially the pathogens return back to the hand, resulting in the process being extremely ineffective and sanitation hazards, basically. Good analogy I would like to give is, why invest in hospitals and expensive treatments when you can just invest in vaccines?
Good explanation. Thanks.
Next round is about the elevator pitch, in which we are going to explain our idea to the juries in 1 minute, and we are really kind of tensed and nervous also, and really excited.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Are you excited to be here?
Yes, ma'am.
Looking forward to pitching?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go.
My name is Sneha Banerjee.
I'm Koel Pathak.
We represent Team
Alamander.
Our prototype is basically a substitute for bleaching agent which we are preparing from the sap of the plant Alamanda cathartica, whose common name is golden trumpet. This is the plant Alamanda cathartica, which is native to Brazil, but it is very commonly found in India, and in every season we are taking out the sap from this plant and we will be using it as a substitute for bleaching powder. It's really our heartiest hopes that we reach the finale and win the competition and can establish our product really into the markets. All of us complain regarding skin irritations every time we use swimming pool water. So we need a solution for this, right? Ever heard of Alamanda cathartica? Probably not. Our product, the sap of Alamanda, is 100% organic, multi-mineral, enriching and doctor certified product which can be a far better substitute for chlorine.
So with golden trumpet purifiers, Jio Shuddhata ke saath.
Want to know more about this amazing product?
Visit the Alamanda stall and have a look at the 120 pages report analysis.
How did you discover this?
Actually, in our school, we have labs where we can test various plants, and our teacher also taught that nature is the greatest
Teacher,
he gives everybody.
yeah. We
He
can
gives
derive water
everything,
purifiers
but
from
we need to
nature.
see things.
Yeah.
And suddenly we found this. We test every flower present in our school, and suddenly we got this, and that's why.
So how many experiments failed before you reached to this conclusion that
We did nearly 50, around 50 flowers.
Yes. All over the garden in our school and our houses also, we have different flowers in our garden.
I suggest you quickly patent your idea.
Ma'am, we are thinking of.
Super.
Thank
All
you.
the best.
Thank you.
We are very nervous and so we feel that we are underprepared, but I don't know what will happen on the stage.
I am Vansh Talreja.
I'm Naveen Kala.
I'm Aditya Saraf.
Our team's name is Ignace. We're making a smart shower head which saves more than 90% of water.
After being a part of a bootcamp in IFT, we feel that almost everyone should be given exposure to some level of business education.
So I would like to tell the other kids that keep up with their good work, their prototypes are good, and after seeing their prototypes and their circuits and all, I'm sure that India's future is in the good hands.
We, Team AquaSafe, with our product SmartFall, present to you a shower that uses only 10% of the water that is used by conventional shower head, and it saves you a lot of money too.
It uses an atomizing technology which converts water into dense mist to give you a spa-like experience. It also uses IR sensing technology so that you can adjust your settings with the wave of a hand.
So there is no other product in the market which has the same features as our prototype. Switch to SmartFall. Switch to make a difference. Exciting, isn't it? Visit our stall to know more about the 3 versions of our prototype and about the innovative packaging of the prototype. Thank you.
Thank you.
You mentioned there are certain features that you would like to introduce or that it already has, but we were not very clear about what features other than the atomizer and the measurement. What else do you have in your system?
So you can adjust various things in your shower head like pressure and temperature. Also, it's adjustable using the height and the angle at which the shower is being used.
Will water pressure play any role in this?
Yeah, so basically when the water is converted into the mist, you can increase the pressure through the app. The pressure will come out of the shower head through a very great force, and the person taking the shower, he won't be able to feel the difference between the mist shower and the normal shower head.
Super. Thanks.
Thank you.
We are going for the pitch round and really we are nervous, anxious, and moreover we are happy that we are getting showcase to talent to the jury members.
My name is Ankit.
Hi, I am Arun Agrawal and we are the team OSC, Automated Water Saving Kit Entrepreneurs.
He is my senior. We used to meet a lot as we are school appointees, so हाँ वही conversation हमारा होते रहता है as because so gradually we started to go in competitions after the city and gradually our friendship developed. when we open a science book, there are experiments to convert normal water to soapy water. But there are no such experiments to convert soapy water back to normal water. So we thought of this.
Starting what happened like 20th November was the last registration and we were all in utter mess कि करना क्या है. So like approximately 11 o'clock at night we registered ourselves and like we were hopeless कि नहीं होगा. But like approximately some days later we got a grand news, like we are selected and the audition round and we have been called for zonals. We are team Oscars. So presenting to you after 100 hours of experiments and testing, the OSC. Not only it makes the soapy water reusable through MgSO4 and beta filters, but also lowers the cost of water up to 80%, which is now ₹14 for every 1,000 liters. And also making hotels get premium by LEED certificate. Now, this is the big deal. Providing 80% reusable and further drinkable water at just ₹2,000 for one setup. Hence creating a new technology without existing ones, which is free electricity and autonomous.
So together we can.
And we will save water through OSC and let's say,
be green like a pro and save H2O. The water you waste in ROs and dishwashers, OSC takes it and gives you fresh waters.
Curious, no electricity required at all?
No. Right, sir.
Sure, absolutely none?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay. Right now, do you have some certification to prove that?
So TDS level. TDS level.
That is
TDS
total
meter.
dissolvable
Solid.
solids. Yeah. Okay.
But as a further, we can use just one more filter and make it drinkable. But a TDS is just a bit high, rest everything is normal.
All
so
right.
we can recycle and use it for rest purposes.
All the best for your experiments.
Thank you, sir.
I'm a lot nervous, but I'm a bit confident as well because we have prepared extremely well for the elevator pitch. My name is Manas Desai and I am from Mumbai. We are the members of the team Hydrogen.
We are from Pawar Public School and I am Hardik Shah.
We knew each other since a long time, like 10 years when we first enrolled into our school. But we became friends 5 years later. We do a lot of mischief when we are working together.
In our prototype, like we are showcasing air-water generator. From air, we are creating water. Water crisis was a major problem. Like then I thought that why can't we create something like solar panel, water panel, and then the whole idea came.
3.5 million people die every day due to water scarcity crisis. Over 82% of fresh water is used up by the industries, and even after using up such huge amounts of water, they're not able to deliver product quality due to the polluted standards of the water. So what should we do? Like everything around us, I wish water could be manufactured from nothing.
Yes, that is possible. Our company extracts water from the atmosphere using deliquescent salts like CaCl2. We provide an endless supply of eco-friendly water to the industries.
The huge supply enables the industries to boost their productivity.
And the purity of water increases the quality of water.
The investment in our startup can be broken even in just 1 year.
And did you know, in the minute we spoke, 7 people died due to water scarcity. So what are you waiting for? We are Hydrogen.
At the moment, your prototype is capable of creating how many liters of water in, say, a day?
According to the amount of salt we input, the prototype will be able to extract water. So like if we put 400 or 450 grams of salt, then it will produce 1 liter of water.
In how much time?
The salt to convert into solution, it will take 3 to 4 hours.
Yes.
And
maximum.
then the heating process is quick, so it will happen
in 1 hour.
All right, so totally it took you about
4 to 5 hours.
Is completely green.
For 1 liter of water.
Yes,
that's the
sir.
prototype that you have.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
If we were in an elevator with a person, we can explain to him what really our idea is and sell him a product in that 1 minute. This helps us make our facts and the way we explain things much more concise and detailed.
Hello.
Hi.
You seem to be the eldest of our contestants so far.
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
11th.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you. So we're team Ignace. I'm Arman from Podar International School.
And I'm Smayan Santosh from Podar International School. Both of us have different hobbies as such, but one common thing we bond over are shoes, because both have the interest for shoes, like say reselling or anything at all.
Our prototype is a solution for the needs of women in India today. The main issue that women are facing is that they have to travel, say 8 kilometers just to get some drinking water. And what we provide to them is an elegant, comprehensive solution. Handles the entire process from pumping of water to the supply of water, so that she can spend time on things that are more important to her. So my family has always been supportive of this beyond education concept. They have never stopped me from doing anything that I wish to pursue. IFT is exhilarating.
So imagine Sarla, a housewife from Rajasthan who has to travel almost 8 kilometers a day just to fetch pure water for her family.
And the saddest part over here is that despite having water right next to them, they do not have the access to it.
So we here at Ignace strive to solve these problems. So our solar-powered Stirling engine not only allows us to purify water, but also pump it and supply it to these localities and these villagers. So it is a lightweight solution which can be moved from one place to another and does not require any electricity because it is powered from solar energy.
Our business model ensures that we do not only make revenue from the product, but also do a business model as a royalty deal, which also provides for the service and for the water per liter. The best part out of all of this is that our product costs only half the price when compared to a solar pump in the market, which only pumps water. So who would like to now join us and help ignite better lives?
What is the purification technology that you didn't mention about?
So the purification technology, it depends from place to place. For example, in Rajasthan, nitrous compounds levels are the highest. In western regions, fluoride content in waters is very high. In eastern regions, the other arsenic content is very high. So we have to find a solution with our filters to remove these elements.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank All the you. best, guys.
Actually, we are feeling a bit nervous now, but after all, we need to perform on the stage. And we have done it several times before, and we know we are going to do it.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's go with complete confidence and joy.
My name is Abhishek Singhal.
My name is Harit.
And my name is Johan.
My sister had already taken part in IFT, and she was a great influence for us. And she, when the IFT people came to our school, she told me that you all should take part, and then I convinced my two friends, and now we are here. We've taken part in IFT, and we are having a good time here.
We made a water recycling plant that can be used for hotels and buildings for large-scale recycling of water. It can save tons and tons of water, and it is also very easily usable and applicable.
So, according to United Nations, 785 million people on Earth, including India, are facing water scarcity. So, for this, Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai has made it compulsory for all commercial buildings to install a grey water filtration system. But still, 90% of hotels in Mumbai do not have this. The reason is that MCGM does not take care of installation and maintenance. So that's why we have created aim to create a business platform in which we'll create high demand in India for grey water recycling with some nasty business strategies.
So our filter is cheap and can de-alkaline grey water to such an extent that you will be able to use it for non-potable use, that is for gardening and for flushing.
An average hotel uses around 100 to 200 gallons of water per day per room. Hydrocycle is simple, safe, sustainable, economical and eco-friendly way of recycling grey water.
So we'll be bringing in the manufacturer, maintenance providers and engineers all together in one ecosystem. So that's going to create a very good efficient cash flow for investor. So that will be like you only have to invest in sales and marketing, nothing else. And we'll only take the order when we receive it. So no chance of bankruptcy also. So if you're interested in business, you can come visit us all.
I'm impressed. Thank you.
I'm
Not sure if I'll get selected or not, but it's been a fun process, and I hope we will because
Put a lot of hard work into it.
Yeah, so we are confident at that level.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
It's so lovely when I see girls up on stage.
Thank you.
Are your mum and dad in the audience? A very proud mum and dad in the audience. Are you ready?
We like to think so.
Are you ready to start?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, off you go. All the best.
Thank you. I'm Reva. I'm Manya. We've been friends for about a year. We had a lot of fun while working. It was fun working with her. We kept discussing different ideas. I kept getting new inputs. And yeah, it was fun.
them. If she says something, I change it, so she'll take my idea and somehow merge hers with it.
That's what she thinks.
That's at least what I think.
Yeah, usually do that. We merge ideas then.
She's like, acha yehi karenge to yehi karenge. She's like, I won't spin my thing. But then, you have to convince her that, we have to change it. Which is also really fun. She's very chill.
We've made a snake. It's a snake robo. We've designed it so that it can enter pipes and squeeze in through pipes, water pipes and sewage pipes. And it can go find cracks before they turn into leaks. So there's water wastage is reduced and water contamination is reduced. In one word, I think IFT is enlightening.
In one word, IFT is new. It's not something you do every day.
You know what news has never made it to the headlines? The fact that there's a pipe burst every 36 hours in Mumbai, causing groundwater contamination and water wastage.
But you know what would solve it? If we knew the exact location of the leak.
Well, the Good Basilisk does just that. It's a snake robo.
A snake robot?
With a pressure sensor, GPS, lights and webcams attached to it. And it also temporarily fixes leaks.
It'll travel through sewage and water pipes, detecting the cracks before they turn into leaks. We plan to take our product to the BMC to spread this through Mumbai.
So let's take a step towards saving and protecting our water. Want to see our snake robo in action? Come to our stall, the Good Basilisk.
One question I have, from what I know about the Indian government, getting money from them is very difficult. Have you thought about how you'll solve for this?
So first we're just going to go to one specific person because one individual, we're going to target an individual. We're going to be explaining to them how our product will actually ease their problems, make it easier for Mumbaikars, make life easier for Mumbaikars. And then we're going to hope for the best.
I guess the easy way to answer Leena's question would have been just to say that if we have a great solution at hand, the problems will be taken care of. Yeah.
Okay, if we have a great solution at hand, then the problems will be taken care of.
Okay.
24 teams have presented their ideas in 60 seconds to our esteemed jury panel. The judges are evaluating the prototypes of each team. Based on the prototypes, the jury will shortlist the top 6 finalists. Want to know who makes it to the finale? Stay tuned with us for India's Future Tycoons Season 2, Episode 4. Top 6 results coming out soon. Till then, be the change that you want to see.